She approached the lake, and her eyes fell upon me. She had the glow of a leader and the innocence of a friend. Dear Toastmasters and guests, let me take you all on a journey into the vast grasslands of Africa. I feel the warm, cozy wind blowing over my face, and I look around to spot the animals, but all I can find is a lake far away. Upon reaching the lake, suddenly I hear the roaring sound. With trembling legs, I look around and I see the alpha male lion standing on top of a rock. He was hungry. Recognizing the call, the lioness quickly ran behind a scared deer standing nearby and grasped her after a long chase. But what I saw next shocked me. The lioness didn't start having her meal until the alpha male lion walked up to the prey and had his first bite. I realized that this was a result of the bureaucratic and authoritative style of leadership among the lions, where the leader of the pride enforces stringent rules and the others follow it with discipline. Upon quickly consulting Google, I found out that the alpha male lion actually stays back with a purpose, and that is to protect the other members of the pride. All along, while watching these lions, there was a buzzing, disturbing sound playing in the background. It was coming from a far away, half built beehive hanging under a boulder. I quickly take out my binoculars to look at the swarm of bees building the beehive, and the view intrigued me. Most of the adult bees in the colony were the worker bees. The older bees were not only responsible for building the beehive but also collecting the food and taking care of the young. Each and every worker bee had a specific task to perform, and it was doing it efficiently without communicating with others. The younger bees in the colony were also given the task to clean up the hive and feed the offsprings. This is the pace setting and coaching style of leadership, where the older bees not only set the pace by taking up the major tasks in a challenge, but also coach the younger ones by giving them smaller tasks. As I had watched the Discovery Channel's live show right in front of my eyes, I bent down to have some water from the lake, and I was fascinated. There was a beautiful school of fish in the lake. Suddenly, one of the fish swam in one direction, leaving the school aside, and a few followed it. Similarly, another fish swam on the other side, and few others followed it. And the ones that stayed back gauged the situation and calculated which fish was gaining more popularity, and eventually followed that fish, thus electing that fish to be the leader of the school. I had just witnessed the installation ceremony of the school in a very effective democratic way, where each member's consensus was required in electing the leader. But fishes are also known for their innovative ways when it comes to evading a predator or invading on their food. And in these times, the other fish can also lead. Thus, the school ran on an innovative and democratic style of leadership. As the fishes vanished into the depths of the lake, I looked at my reflection in the water and I wondered, what was my style of leadership? I wasn't the bureaucratic or authoritative lion. Neither was I the pace setting or coaching bee. And nor was I the innovative or democratic fish. What was I? And suddenly, the ground started shaking. There were ripples in the water. I looked up, and there was a herd of elephants. One of the elderly elephants was not only protecting the herd, but also breaking the branches to feed the young. Suddenly, she approached the lake, and her eyes fell upon me. She had the glow of a leader and the innocence of a friend. She was the female matriarch of the herd. While witnessing this altruistic style of leadership, where it caters to every single need of the member, I remember that the elephants are also known for their affiliative style in a close bonding of an harmonious group. And in her eyes, I had found my leadership style because I too believe that friendship and trust are the glue that binds a team together. And not only had I found my leadership style, but also my reflection. Thus, I am the altruistic and affiliative Tanmay. Over to Toastmaster.